Hello world, my name is Richard, and this is another weekly video which is somewhat topical. Again, it's a topic I was thinking of actually doing myself, and then Richard J. Murphy did his own video, so here's mine. And his is about the wealthy and their worries. And he was saying quite rightly that they're insecure. That's quite scary people. I'm scared people. They're just insecure, really insecure. And their culture is bizarre. I've actually met some aristocrats in the deep south of the country, in Kent. Yeah, they're a bizarre bunch. I've been studying human nature since the age of 8, so I've been asking questions for people to meet as to why they think and how their beliefs occur and all this kind of thing. And I was asking these people that I met. I think one guy's called Gregory. I was querying about the whole notion of inheritance and the lineage back to the Norman conquest and all this stuff. And why do they have this need, this real, actual need, drive to get more stuff? They're never satisfied. Just never satisfied. It even colours economics. When I did that at school, I was told that the basic theory that people always want more and more and more stuff, just never satisfied. I think it's bollocks. I thought everything else is just bollocks. Some may be that way. The wealthy bankers may be that way. For me, no. I don't need more stuff. Got plenty then. Got too much. This is a completely different culture day and age. It's so different. I think I know why. It goes deeper than what Mr. Murray said. This is drawing on my own experiences, but I gather that historically, these people used to have wet nurses. So as children, their mothers would be unable or unwilling to breastfeed, so they would hand over their children to a wet nurse, so it was a woman who would, do the job for money. Quite a common thing all the time. Still is in some way. Not wrong necessarily, but it is unusual, especially for those who can't afford it. And then I gather, I think this used to be a practice quite common in the Empire days, that their children would kind of their nappies wiped and bombs wiped and things, and nappies dealt with all the pee and poo and all the feeding shit and behaviour stuff. Until age 4, they were kind of well behaved, well trained, and handed over to their parents formally, properly. I'm pretty sure that used to happen. Quite widespread. And my own dad had similar trauma issues because the point is, because he's done it so young, it's traumatic. It's traumatic for the child. I was speaking to this Gregory guy. Sorry for this random. I spoke to this Gregory guy, and his nanny working as person was French, and she went back to France once she'd done the job, and he missed her. He missed her. Yeah, why not? Of course he would. I met Jacob's Regan. We still got a nanny. He still has a relationship with her. Yeah, because he formed an early age, so why not? It's a valid point. I can't argue that. But the point is, these people, these poor sods, I actually feel sorry for them. As children, they're just abused. It's part of the culture. It's built in. They're just abused as children. Forced to kind of behave and forced to think that way and forced not to do that. Handed over to children, people who don't really care for what they do, but they had to pay for, and so they have to give them back. And age 4, what is the worst age to have any kind of trauma in your life? You're too young to do anything about it, but audience got some idea what's going on. You get the idea of loss. It's an awful age to be in and have that kind of loss. It's just so traumatic. And I think that's what really drives them. The culture is so sick, so toxic, so insular. They get these daft ideas about breeding, and so their children are kind of sons and daughters of the empire. Like I said, my own dad was his parents were in India. They were empire people in the kind of dying days of the empire, and they put him into boarding school in England. Whilst they were in India. That was the thing in those days. I think he went to somewhere in Manchester, I'm not sure where. Sale or something. And yeah. My sister reckons that damaged him. My own parents damaged me. Inadvertently, but they did. Just sheer ignorance and daft ideas. And the same goes to these people in the wealthy bankers, as I call them. They were damaged in turn. And they're so freaking ignorant. They do fuck all science, just don't give a shit about it. Don't give a damn. Don't want to know. Don't need to. So why should they? Some may want to and actually do, like, pot around in fields and things, but or botanists or whatever. On the whole, no, it's not part of the culture. You don't need to, because they're the ruling elite. What do you think science for? And so we get this ridiculous situation where their culture dominates the world. And as Mr. Murphy said earlier in his video, that does damage to the rest of us. There's so much freaking ignorance about when it comes to child rearing. It's just gobsmacking, staggering, stunning. And yet we don't have parenting skills taught in schools, even now, I believe. Basic things like changing nappies and nutrition. It's now done by NHS because Cameron sort of made more sense to do that way than fund it by the education budget. What a weird idea it was. And these people are just so freaking arrogant. They think they're it because they're taught that way. They're actually taught to fake until they make it. I'm pretty sure about this. They're taught to be confident without being competent. And that means you're like a bull in the china shop. It really does. These people are fucking damn dangerous. Lunatics. Far more money than sense. And their culture is just so insular. So kept apart from the big bad world out there. That it evolved in very strange ways. And yet they're in charge. Been in charge for a long time. And if we don't change things soon, they'll stay in charge and continue to pollute the political atmosphere and the cultural atmosphere. They're bullshit ideas and bullshit beliefs, the money to buy things and ruin things. They just wreck everything. So that's my theme. The status thing is beyond doubt. They just can't stand being inferior. They really can't. They're always striving to have more stuff and more slaves or more houses or whatever it was for centuries. It's always been this way for a long time. And it's just bonkers. It's utterly without foundation. Just status, bling, power, office, some big cheese. It's bollocks. And I'm pretty sure it's driven by the child needs and the child abuse they received in their culture. So with that, I'll leave you to ponder and comment and share and subscribe and maybe like. Thank you. Bye.